Welcome to Madden 26. This is Fast Talk at 80 Mr. Pete, bringing you a Pirate Radio broadcast. Buffalo Bills versus the Giants.
Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes.
The New York Giants have hired Christina Taylor, who had played as quarterback and wide receiver back in early Madden. Madden 12, Madden the 15, around those early Maddens. This should be interesting, very interesting. Christina Taylor will be the interim head coach for now. But they're gonna look for some free agents. They got some room on the roster. Well, the Giants have signed free agent, a right guard, stealth alien Elizabeth Sarah, U.S. Air Force. The Giants signed another free agent, stealth alien John David, U.S. Air Force. On defense, Christina Taylor, the interim head coach, a trendsetter, former quarterback wide receiver in early Madden, now is the interim head coach of the New York Giants versus the Buffalo Bills. This should be interesting.
Preseason matchup on test between the New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
First down of the game for James Cook. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
When you split that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
48-yard line.
One play and Brock in his drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, here's Allen. That's him on the pitch hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
44-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Play action now with Allen. And that's a man. It's intercepted. That's Bobby O'Garigan. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, King. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks brought to eclipse 200 career starts. He covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
You know, King, his chef days might be coming to a close, but he still had a chance to cook in Pittsburgh last year. He did have a winning record in 11 starts. He also threw 3 times as many touchdowns as picks. That's why this opportunity and this door is opened in New York.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. And there it's Malik Neighbors. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing on the opposing side of the field.
Well, this year found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. They work against the blitz. Catch made, Tyler Tracy. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him. Right on the outside. He's got space and a lot more room to work.
He's set to go now from the 35. Ross out of the pistol. So he's running back, Devin Singletary. And this one does not go far.
I don't know why every once in a while I do these little flashbacks to a play like that. It flashes me back to preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the front right. They connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Oh, right there. They bring it to the turn. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
All the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays, they're not only just play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Oh, the Giants will try another quarterback in there. Jameson Winston will give it a shot. Why not?
On fourth down, we see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. There's a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're going to get 3 points on that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
On first down, Allen into the hands of Elijah Moore. He's going to get this up to the 45 before he's run down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League fan, tell them, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Vacates quick to the left side. He's running with it. This way to runs up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Allen. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he gets this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 8:15 there. That's good for Buffalo first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work. Help reset those chains.
On the line for another 1st and 10. This is a red one for one. Here on 1st down. They're losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run this last play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
more options, there's your consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Motion man sent left. Allen on 3rd and short. This one's caught. That short field pass from is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4. They'll go. Allen. And they come through the center of the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing the double coverage. If you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Cook. Scores. The Bills pulling in 6-3 in the 1st. It's a James Cook touchdown. On now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. The Bills take a 4-point lead. Kick this away. Here's a near snap for sacks on return. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. He opens up there for just 2 yards. 2nd and 2.
I think that's exactly what they were looking for there, Kate. They needed some shuffle around here with Playbook. That's just calm and simple.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Tracy once more. They'll stop him here. Not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there. That's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast from my O-line buddies that were hitting me up during the game and said thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some life to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort and being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Counter give to Tracy. Down inside the opposing 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I think we've all become very accustomed now raising our hand and saying these tight ends are show you right there. They can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
Going to the ground again on first. That's a nice run there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game. It's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's Tracy on second down. Gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So that means third down coming up.
As a corner in this league, you got a Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an All-Pro, you stick someone like that.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. The draw now. This is Tracy. Shot to the line. This is going to be broken short.
The final battle scene from the movie came two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to turn backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Well, they'll make a quarterback change. Jackson Dart will give it a shot.
On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. The kick by Gano is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. No better way to feel good. Get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Turn here. This kick's going to line up as a touchback. The Bills set to take over offensively. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun gives to Cook. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, King, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Allen looking to throw. Two-pass play. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it to him right where he wanted to with the ball out of the snap.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Operating from the gun. It's Allen. Man, Palmer has it. This is through the midfield, striving over the Giants side of the field.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Cook trying this one up the gut. He can really take him down right around 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back to be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So 1st down from the 41. Another one for Cook. Still has some space inside the 35. Nice skate, runs him down inside.
even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Pass on second and short. Steps up and he's running with it. Loses it. The Giants got to that one.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, well away from his body, in a prime position to be out free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Now here comes the New York offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. New York to the line. First and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Escapes the pocket. To a man that's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's going to throw again here on second and 10. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory up approaching that 30-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down, Giants.
Play action with Jones. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just open and just bringing your offensive guy and trying to get to that defender. But once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Go play action. Here's Jones. Pressure coming. They take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Okay. Changing the guy. Tommy DeVito, and for the Buffalo, Mike White.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. This time rolling right. Oh, shoot, let that one go. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Bills take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. And the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. There's the backup. First throw. Giants are all over it. After one play of this drive, no call might be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
Even from the booth, Kane, I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, I'm going to get to this QB. I promise he deliver. And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Motion him out of the backfield left. Now pressure coming. It's loose. Outside the Giants got to that one. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Start the ground with Singletary. He's brought down defensively there with 40 on the carry.
This offense is now going for some ground to make it a little bit here on 2nd down. That drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now here's Cam Scanner on the ground. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? And there was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes out.
It's his way down to the 35. Boy, the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And in the air here. Defender runs as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
In order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
This is Greg Dulcich. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants still got to have the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just enough to throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. He gets a couple on 1st, and a couple 2nd and 8.
How often do we talk about awareness, and it's always the offense. This is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's DeVito. Evans makes him up, he's brought down. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away. Well, this one's interesting, right, Brock? It was a good play overall defensively, but you still come away maybe a little upset knowing the pick would have taken away a field goal try altogether.
And that's what they're thinking defensively. And offensively, as a quarterback, you take a big old sigh of relief. Thankful that that mistake didn't cost you points.
The kick by there was gone. And they've taken back the lead.
They got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Well, they put in Jackson Dart back in there. At the end of the second quarter, 30-10, New York Giants.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, set!
Back and forth with a gun. It's kicked to the Giants. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Giants scored 6 more on the blowout. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got ruined on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. The Giants hold their lead yet again. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. It's a little bit of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Now we've got the Bills offense sending back to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And so we'll get to Davis. He's able to manage a fumble on that run.
This kind of yardage is not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a free and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going right back to Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting walked down. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Look, I'm really happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready? 60 boxes!
Looking to throw, White. And their 4th snap of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's going to walk this deep down the left sideline. And he had it. No, can't complete the process of the catch. They wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they get occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. It's on the outright. He'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
There's no route in the proverbial route tree cake that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going play action. That's into the hands of Singletary. He's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's the defense's goal, right, King? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I think from popcorn to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we get one more shot as you make that just short on that 3rd down? I would have never said 20 years ago, kid, when I started this business, that it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19.
Back to throw. Here's White. Connecting on the slant. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker block. Play gets it up to the 43.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. That's a good play. Stopping at the line. No gain.
Kane, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life now in the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. We've got a tough QB, wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now White. That's him on the quick hitter. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
quarterbacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now all the niggas be putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money hard to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night.
Giants into the nickel, third down. Here he goes, third and long. Lost it, deep right zone. Didn't shoot it away from it, but couldn't connect. Now they're still facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Now can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. They're going to try to throw for it. Doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this ball over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down from the 42. receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head, they went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Now it's White. Finds him over the middle. This is in just before he can reach the 30. We got 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Davis up the middle. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
That's the kind of one play that feels like tug of war feels like. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now. They need 7. big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing from the gun. Got it left. It's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Running out the gun with Davis. Continues to find no traction on the ground. Bringing down for a gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Davis. He'll get them another 1st down.
Gotta be your runner. It was taking the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
60 bucks.
White looking to throw. That's complete to Cohen out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit. If you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Throw this from the gun. Inside, not complete. They get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a Buffalo 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Back to 60.
In the red zone now. It's his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That play wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. I go.
Putting a receiver in motion. They are throwing it again. Setting up the running back screen. And in. Touchdown Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and pulling as much as anything, Kate. It was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills take 7 points off the deficit. Now following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick.
Well, this game is already in the bag.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And out to a good start in the preseason run. A lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Buffalo.
Stealth Alien Elizabeth Sarah and Stealth Alien John David both get the upgrades. For the Giants. The Buffalo Bills, nada. Nada but nada. Well, that ends this game. Giants and the Bills. Good night, everybody.